Hello and welcome. My name is Alicia Bailey. I am the Global Corporate Trainer for McBride Research Laboratories, and today we are going to talk about restructure, proper way to apply a relaxer. Now, the first thing that you want to do when you are thinking about doing this type of service on your client is to perform a proper consultation. That consultation is going to consist of a few things. We want to talk about the lifestyle. We want to talk about the hair history, their chemical history, especially since we're doing a relaxer. And then we also want to talk about their client's commitment, which is going to entail them taking home products for maintenance and them coming back and keeping that hair up. So today, she's going to get an actual virgin application of a relaxer. Now, in this instance, we always talk about protection. We're going to protect not only our hands, but we're going to protect the client's scalp, to include the entire hairline and all throughout the scalp. And then we're going to protect the ends of the hair too. Because she is receiving a virgin application of her relaxer today I have chosen to use our low-lie relaxer with olive oil and shea butter. This relaxer is great for clients that have color-treated hair. It's great for texturizing. So before starting to apply the relaxer, I'm going to part her hair into 4 quadrants. Parting the hair into 4 quadrants is going to give me a roadmap from which to start. And it's also going to allow me to have control when I am applying the relaxer. I'm going to drop down the first quadrant and begin to base scalp using my calm, soothing scalp protection. Notice how easy it is to apply with my needle nose applicator. With the needle nose applicator, I can easily part the hair to apply the product. Natural body heat will allow the product to emulsify on her scalp, as you do not want to go through the scalp and rub with your fingers because this could cause irritation. I can, however, rub product around the hairline. I'll pin this one up and go to the next section and repeat the process. Before I begin to put on the relaxer, I'm going to make sure that I protect my hands by covering them with gloves. To avoid cross-contamination with our relaxers, we want to ensure that we put the relaxer in an applicator bowl. This way you can measure out the amount needed for your particular application. I'm going to apply her relaxer with this instrument because it gives me control of picking up the product and placing the product in the proper place on her head. It also gives me a little insurance because it's not a brush and it's not going to accidentally poke her scalp to possibly cause her discomfort as well. When applying a virgin application, you do not want to place the product at the scalp first. You will start in the mid shaft of the hair, then go to the ends, then go to the root area. And that will be your process throughout the entire head to ensure that you have even relaxation. I will part the hair starting at the nape and apply my relaxer to the mid shaft all the way through all 4 quadrants, then followed by the ends, and then go to the root area. I like to use the tip of my instrument because it gives me control to part the hair easily. And when I go back to apply on the ends of the hair or even at the root area of the hair, I have little packets that I've already created. I can go right back to the section. I want to move quickly because we don't want to overprocess the hair. And we want to not exceed 20 minutes total application time from the time that I've actually started to put the relaxer on the hair to the bowl. Now we'll move to the next quadrant in the back and continue the process until I begin to apply the product to the ends of the hair. Now I've come to the top of my last quadrant and I will start right where I started and begin to apply on the ends. The reason that we do the root area last is because this is where the body heat is. It would cause the relaxer to work faster due to the body heat. Now I'm going back to my ends. Remember where we started. She has individual sections where the relaxer was applied. And this is why I like to do it this way, because I can see where I started and go right back to that same section. In most cases, when you're applying a virgin application and you start at the midsection, you can smooth the relaxer down towards the ends of the hair. If you need to apply more relaxer, you can do so. So in this instance, I was able to smooth. In this instance, I will apply. And I can smooth down the rest of the hair shaft to the ends. And I'll go through each section the same way. That has been applied all the way to the ends. Now I'm going to the second quadrant where we started and do the same thing. And I'll complete this process until I've got the relaxer all the way through all 4 quadrants to the ends. Now that the relaxer has been applied to the ends, we go to the root area. I can start by outlining my quadrant, but at this point, making sure that I'm at least 1/8 of an inch away from the scalp. The body heat of the client will allow the product to swell when you go to smooth. I will continue to apply to the root area throughout all 4 quadrants and then begin my smoothing process. Because her hairline is fragile, I will wait to apply relaxer to the very bottom of her hairline root area until the end. Continue to apply the product near the root area 1/8 of an inch away from the scalp. And because she has a challenged area around her hairline, I save the hairline for last. Now I will begin to smooth the relaxer. This way I can use my tool to get in very close to the scalp, but you still see that her scalp is protected here with our base. When I've completed the relaxer, you want to make sure you take them to the bowl and shampoo the hair at least 3 times or until the suds are white with our Milk and Honey Neutralizing Conditioning Shampoo. This shampoo has a pH indicator in it that will turn the suds pink if there are any traces of relaxer left in the hair. If you do not rinse the hair well and shampoo the hair completely, you could cause creeping oxidation because relaxers do not have a shutoff time. After you shampoo the client's hair thoroughly, then we will go in with our conditioning process. Remember, we're going to use our Restore with our Milk and Honey 6-in-1 to condition her hair. I can take about 2 ounces of our Milk and Honey 6-in-1 Reconstructive Conditioner along with 1 ounce of our Restore vitamin treatment in the applicator bowl and apply with an applicator brush. You can allow the client to sit at room temperature with a plastic cap or not for 15 minutes. Now that my smoothing process is complete, I will take her to the shampoo bowl. Shampooed her with our Milk and Honey Neutralizing Conditioning Shampoo. Remember, you want to shampoo that hair until you see white suds. It has a pH indicator that will turn the suds pink if there is any relaxer residue remaining in the hair. Next, Milk and Honey 6-in-1 Reconstructive Conditioner. Then we went in and rinsed the Milk and Honey 6-in-1 Reconstructive Conditioner out of her hair. Now, our Bamboo and Silk HCO Leave-In Conditioner, followed by our blow drying process. And this is where we are now. Now, I'm going to go in with our Silk Essentials Thermal Strengthening Serum before I begin to flat iron her hair. I will apply a pea-sized amount into my hand, emulsify, and apply it to her strands from root to tip. Now that I have completed the flat ironing process and completed her style, I'll finish with a little spritz of our Reflections Liquid Shine, light mist, holding it away from the hair. Then I can also take my hand and smooth it into her hair. And this will help eliminate any of the flyaways, give immense shine, and complete her style.